Welcome everyone to another Diecast review here. This time looking at Brad Keselowski's number 2 2021 Pirtek Ford Mustang for Team Penske. A great looking car. This is actually my favorite Brad Keselowski paint scheme. We'll talk about that as we go through this. But really love the use of primary colors. I know the scallops design is definitely one that gets mixed reactions, I guess is the best way to put it. But a good-looking car, as always, from our friends at Lionel Racing. And remember to go to circlebdiecast.com. We'll have a link in the description below where you can purchase your very own version of this car in 1/64, as well as the 1/24th scale version from our friends at Circle B. Give you a quick little twirl of the car, and we're going to, well, let's just, look at that. Beautiful Pirtek on the back, a little bit offset because of the camera. But let's get that out of here because y'all want to just look at the box. I know that's why everyone's here. Talk about the box, of course, as the camera is going to take its sweet time to get into focus. Again, Penske with the very simple box. A lot of teams, the simple box this year from Lionel. Team Penske there on the front. No driver name. Red on the color of the stripping. There around, doesn't wrap all the way around to the back. Ages 4 and up, Action Racing Collectibles. Still the choice champions. Not going to shout it even though it's all capped. Brad Keselowski, number 2 Pirtek 2021 Mustang Limited Edition 1/64 scale stock car. Limited Edition collectible. Top action, nothing on the right. And then the bottom, of course, you have all your different licensing, trademarks, and whatnot. Ford official licensed product there. Of course, the Penske Racing South. Penske has their own licensing team or something. So they get the team logo there on the bottom. The old Penske Racing logo that's associated with the NASCAR teams. So good looking box, right? That's the end of the review. We'll see you up. Nah, I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. We're just gonna here. Let's get the car into picture. A really good looking race car. I've always been a fan of the Penske, of having the common design. I like it. I think it works. It's a lot like IndyCar, sports car racing, where teams have the same livery. Kind of just show that it's like a uniform, right? So I think it's a really solid design. Of course, love the primary colors as well. The dark blue really complements the bright yellow. I think the red, I could do without the red. As a U of M, as a University of Michigan student, always gotta love when there's maize and blue next to each other. But looking at the front, you're gonna have, so again, to focus, your good Mustang decals, everything on there good on this one. 2 there on the left, Mustang, no team logo on the right, and light Pennzoil there at the bottom of the hood in Pirtek with your Ford emblem. Of course, Keselowski on the front banner with the Ford emblems there. The roof, Penske does a good job, but if we go to the back banner, different fonts, I think, or at least the front font, it's a little bit smaller, of course, because you have the Ford emblem, so maybe that's where I'm getting my confusion, but it kind of looks like they've used different fonts on the front and the back, and that's true to the actual Cup car, just a little nugget there. Worth on the deck lid. The front, you got your NASCAR Cup Series logo, NASCAR race car, Brad Keselowski, Ford, Pirtek, PPG, Dent Wizard, all those beautiful small little sponsors, Auto Trader on the C-post. Good looking there. A little chip there right in front of the number under the top stripe. Kind of, going to make me angry. Well, Bosch National, discount tire. Back window a little loose. That's not good. American Ethanol, which it isn't. It used to be molded into the car. That little fuel filler. I feel like it was at one point. Now it's just decaled over. But Freightliner snap on there at the back, of course. The good-looking design. I have always been a huge fan of the Penske scallops. I think the colors really work on this one. Of course, this is Brad's last year in the 2 car. So if you're like me or a Keselowski fan, you're kind of getting these die-casts, especially the 1/64s, because my opinion has always been you can get more 1/64s for the same price as a 1/24. And this, of course, too, is one that was announced at the start of the year, so the pricing is still at that original year pricing before the new pricing came out at the end of May, if I am correct. So I believe it retails $8.99 or $7.99. I believe it's $8.99, but we'll have a link in the description below, so you can check that out for yourself from our friends at CircleBDiecast.com. And remember to use code JTN at checkout. Bam, got the read, and Bristol will not be mad at me tonight. but a good looking diecast nonetheless. Love the red. The numbers really pop too, which I think is something that doesn't get said a lot about these Penske cars. They always do a good job of making sure that number still pops on the side. It blends in enough, but it pops, right? You can still make the distinction of that this is the number 2 car, and you can tell it's a Penske. But yeah, if we just, again, nice yellow. And then you got the black splitter. I think that's the black splitter, right? Kind of wish that would have been dark blue from a design standpoint, but I'm pretty sure all the cars have a black splitter, maybe except the discount tire car. It's a little nitpicky thing. I think it could have been cool if it was the dark blue. It would have looked probably almost identical, though. So at least they have the colored spoiler, which really pops. But this was your diecast review on Brad Keselowski's Pirtek Ford Mustang. Make sure you leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. We've got more of these diecast reviews coming back out at you. Got a couple more this week and then a bunch the next couple weeks. So stay tuned. We'll see you guys in the next video here on JTN.